Okay guys, you're welcome to this video. So right about now I'm going to be talking about how um to use the Instabuilder 2.0 plugin to build a massive sales page. So we are going to create a sales page together selling a car scanner. So let me go into the sales page. This is what I created just now. This the car scanner stuff I just created. So basically we have done a lot of things before getting to this point. We registered for a new domain name using domainking.ng. Then we went ahead to register for a hosting plan with namecheap.com. Then after that we installed WordPress from the cPanel of our Namecheap hosting account, after which we went ahead and installed Instabuilder in our WordPress site. So you should take note of all these steps. So after that, we are now right here. We want to create a sales page that is going to sell a car scanner. So I'm just going to teach you guys how to use the functions in an in-depth way. So now let me quickly go through this stuff here now. So this is an unpublished page, so we have one unpublished page. So once you come here now, you would notice that this is still in drafts. So we've not published this page here. That's why it's showing one unpublished page. So once I publish it, it's going to show publish here, so you're not going to see anything here again. So this is published page. So as you can see, we have two published page here, 1 2. So then here is 3 page views and 3 visitors. So once you start running adverts, you're going to be seeing the number of page views and number of visitors that are coming to your website here. It's going to be reading here. So this is the same thing as creating a new landing page, new group. Now for new group, so if you want to create a new group, you just come here, click on new group. Let me show how it is done. So you group you enter the group name. Now for the car scanner, let us put a group name called car scanner. So create group. So you are going to add this page to this group we have just created. So everything that we are going to be creating in car scanner group is going to be basically for our car scanner page. So let me add, this is to view group, add a new page. That's if you want to create from scratch, but I'm not going to create from scratch. I want to add the car scanner, this car scanner, to the group there. So this is add to group here, settings, add to group. So once you come here, you click on add to group, it will bring out the various group that you have. Since we have only car scanner, you leave it that way and you add to group. So basically this is mainly for organizing your Instabuilder dashboard. So we've added it to the group now. So let's go back to the dashboard. Now you can see it here. Once you click on this, you're going to see, once you click on view group, you're going to see the car scanner page inside there. So we are going to add other things into the group, but let's just hold on till when we create the pages. So you're not going to see it here again. because it is now right here. Now I still want to work with the page, so let's go right ahead and start creating. Let's go right ahead and start creating our sales page. So this is where you come to edit any page that probably you've done it before, you've created the page before, and you still want to edit one or two things. So you just come here and click on edit. I hope you guys are getting it. You click on edit, it's going to open up the page. So this is what we created. This is what we have created. So let's allow it to load, to finish loading. I'm gonna put a background color here. Let's see how it is. Okay, let me delete this. So I'm just going to write to create a sales page now at random. So I'm not doing copywriting here, so I'm just going to pull out some things together for you guys to see. So it's not copywriting. I'm trying to delete these elements I added earlier on. Okay, it seems I'm going to use that one. Okay, this one looks cool, right? So now first thing first, I'm going to use my my image element. Oh yes, I remember just now I told you in the other video that for you to upload your image, you come here, you drag and drop down your image. But if you go right here, that's action, upload, then you go right here for you to upload files. Once you click this, I'm still not sure, I think it happens to everybody, but I've not confirmed yet. Once you click on select file, it's supposed to take you to your laptop where the file is saved, but it won't take me there. I don't know why. So what I do is this: I go back to my Instabuilder dashboard. Then I come to media, add new. So this is it. Now I'm going to open up the files. I think header, let me check if it's saved in the header. Okay, not there. So I'm going to go to where I saved it. So this is it here. Click, then I open. So you're going to see it here. It's uploading 141900. Okay, crunching. Okay, so I now have my image here. Now I have my image here uploaded already. So I can now move back to Instabuilder. And continue my work. So I'm going to view the groups. I'm going to view the groups. There's something I want you to get in this video. I'm going to say that later on. So it's an alternative way. It makes you save money. So I'm going to open this in a new tab in case I need to add image or video through the media. So I'm going to open this. I've opened it in a new tab already. Wow. I said this earlier, because I did not save, that's why everything has returned back to normal. So let's not make the same mistake. Once we finish doing adding an element, we should always save our work. So I'm going to go ahead and start afresh. I'm going to start deleting everything one after the other again. That's the price for not saving my work. So I'm going to delete this. This video is going to be pretty long. I'm sorry for that, but it's really worth it. So once you get this skill, you don't need to pay any website designer to design your sales page for you. So this is a section created. Okay, done. So I'm gonna come here now, click on this, drag it up, edit. I want to use the image, so that's what I want to go for. So now the images should be in my media library already, so here it is. So I can click on use. You click on the image and you click on use image. So here we are. This is the image. You click on the image, remember this step, then you adjust it from here. You adjust it so you get what you really want. So I think this is cool right now. Okay, this is cool. So you want to save your work. Don't forget to always save your work. So it has saved now. You click on edit. I want to put up a title right there. I'm trying to figure out a title for car scanner. Okay, so let me see reviewed. Okay, I think I scribbled some stuff on a notepad here. See fee. So I'm going to delete this now. Okay, so this revealed how my neighbor saves money by detecting the faults of his car even before taking it to the mechanic. So I just came up with that, though I think it's a pretty long headline, so we want to leave it at line 28. Let's see if we bold it, if it's going to be cool, then center it. Let's see if we can change the font to Georgia. Okay, so this is how it looks. Revealed how my neighbor saves money. Okay, monies saves money by detecting the fault of his car even before taking it to the mechanic. So you want to play with the colors here. You can go to colors, let's leave it at okay, orange. So then you can put a background color here. This is the background color. You can choose let's say we'll put it red on black, so it's not too cool, it's too dark. So okay, let's say red on white. Let's put white here now. Let me do it again. I want to use white here. White. Okay, so revealed how my neighbor saves money detecting the fault of his car even before taking it to the mechanic. So you can just play. I know this color, it's they are fighting with each other right now, they are struggling to be seen, but you just play around with the color and see which one suits what you want it to do. So after this, the CD, okay, let's save our work. First and first, let's save our work. So that's done. So you want to come here again to add a text element. You come here, you edit, then you ask. It's just coming across, so it's just coming to my head now. So how much have you spent? As I said earlier, this is not a copywriting class, so don't mind what I'm trying to draft here now. So this year on your car repairs. So there's a question there. Do you know you can save thousands of naira today by getting this same tool used by professionals? So you want to ask them that. Do you know you can save thousands of naira by getting the same tool used by professionals? All right, so and after that, you want to, if now one thing I should say right now is this. Now there are two ways I do my sales page, my product sales page. One is telling stories, and the other one is just a straight e-commerce website. Like, you're not going to tell them any story, you just go straight to the point. Like for example, car scanner, you just tell them one, or just put one or two lines, you put pictures, then you put the price, the buy now, and just that, just basic thing. You're not telling any stories there. Now this is the second method, which is I just want to play along with some stories now. Like you put in the headline first, the way we did now, image, then you just play with their head a bit here. Yeah, that's your customer's head. And right, okay, do you know you can save thousands of naira today by getting the same tool used by professionals? Let me show you how my neighbor uses this same method to save hundreds of thousands. of naira. So from here you can just tell them a little story, then after that um you can leave this first buy now there. After putting your story, blah blah blah, putting your story, then you can, let's leave this now here. Let's leave this here. Then okay, I want to teach you something now. Just get this now. Now this buy button here, you know, we linked it to a pop-up. Let's click it and see. We linked it to a pop-up, target link, that's where you get it. We linked it to a pop-up. So let's edit the pop-up. Let's edit the pop-up. Now in this pop-up, I want to put a form there. I want to add a form. So instead of let me delete this first. It's gone. Now what you are going to learn now, it's going to save you lots of money. So instead of using this autoresponders like Aweber and the rest that charges large amounts of money for their autoresponder services and for their forms, I'm going to give you the method I use. So I don't pay for forms. I did my research and I got this form builder. So it's been saving me tons of money instead of using Aweber services and all the stuff. So I just hook around with them and do my stuff. Since I'm much. So this is the way you delete, you do. This is work here, right? So I was just adding those things without minding what I was doing then. All right, gone. This is the last one here. Gone. So now we want to do now fill this form here, like once what you see online. Okay, like once they click this, now the idea is once they click this buy now button, I want this pop-up to show up, and in the pop-up I want a form to show up in the pop-up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head right into a form builder, a free form builder called Zoho Forms. Let me search it on Google. Zoho Forms. Okay, this is it right here. So they have this paid service, but I currently use their free services. So you go to Zoho, you okay, let me see if I can sign up a new account here. So I created an account now with them. So this is just now create a new form. Save, create a new form. So I have the form name. You click on form name, so you can put in fill this form below. Description, just leave it at that level, then create your form. So this is the dashboard for Zoho Forms now. So start building. So this is what we use now, the form title. Fill this form now. So now we need the name of people who collect their details. For collecting details, we need the name, we need their phone number, and you just drag and drop, that's what's, and their address. So you can move this one up, you can also bring it down, but I like it to be the last. Now what you should note here is we have address, street address, address line 2, city, region, state, province, zip code, and current, and country, and all those stuff. So we don't need all this stuff here. We only need the street address, the city, states. We don't even need country, because we know our target is going to be Nigeria, so we don't need country and all those stuff. So you come right here now, this column, so you off the street address, the city you leave it, but you come here and edit, you delete until you get to states. So you come here, you drag it down, you turn off the postal code, then you turn off the country. Then if you want to set it to be mandatory, which is cool, you can leave it, set it to be mandatory. Then you can also come here. So that's all for this now. So we have this address, city, and state here. So the name too, you can set it, you can edit the name, if you don't want first name to be here or any stuff, you can, that's it there, but it's not going to make sense. It's still cool, that way you can make it mandatory. Then the phone number, international phone number, initial value, mandatory, no duplicate, so that they will not be able to, okay, you can just leave it that way. Then initial value, you want to add something like 2, 3, 4 or any other thing, but you can advise to just leave it that way. So this is now our form. We've created a form this way, very easy and fast. Now quickly, we want to integrate our form. You know, one thing we want to do now is, okay, this is it here, we want to integrate our form inside this pop-up. This is the pop-up. Let's go to edit pop-up now. This is the way the pop-up looks like. So there is a code we need to get from Zoho form that we're going to place inside this page here. So let's go back to Zoho form and go to share. Okay, I have not saved it. Wow, save. So we've saved our form now. So you go to share, okay, you haven't verified your email yet, click here to receive blah blah blah. Okay, let me quickly verify my email address because I just created this account. So I have confirmed my email address, so I'm just going to reload this now. I think this thing should clear up. Okay, so now this is if you want to share your link. If you want to use the link to share your form publicly, you click this link, referral, and all those stuff, but you just go straight to iframe source. All right, so you go to iframe source and you copy this link, you copy everything here in iframe source. So that's the code you're going to be placing inside this place, but we still need something to place it here. So you come here, this HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you click it and you put it here. So this is where you edit you come here, edit, then you come here, you delete from edit this element to replace the text till this point. Don't delete the paragraph. That's P, and this ending means paragraph. So you just Control V, your form is going to appear right here, right now. Okay, so this is our form. So you want to save this right now, save it before doing any other thing. So once you're done copying it, so you move over to Instabuilder. This is what we want to do: settings, target, edit pop-up. Okay, so from here now you come here to expand the form. Come here to expand the form. So here we are. Now the only shortcoming of this, of using Zoho form, is this: do not submit this stuff here, but still you're good to go. So let's save our form. So now we have our form. So let's preview what we've just done. So this is the way it's going to show on the desktop. This is what it's going to show on the desktop, on the tablet, then on a mobile phone. Now you notice we need to do some adjustments. The font size is big. The font size is big. The font size is big, so let's come back here. Let's reduce the font size to let's keep it at 20. Then this, let's move it up. Then let's save it. Let's save it. Then now let's preview. Let's see what our page now looks like. Most times you go to mobile, so now it's fair. Now the mobile is fair. So once you click on this buy now, this is what comes up: fill this form below. So they fill this form, they click on submit, and then you are good to go. Now still there are some things I add on my page. Now to add this stuff directly on your page, there are some pages that I see the form being displayed directly. You can also add it by you doing the same thing we just did there. You use this HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and you put it there. You edit, you delete this, then you paste. So that's our form here. Now it's going to load, don't worry. Let me save it. Internet connection. My internet connection went off, so Let me, okay. So let me reload this now. So I'm going to redo the step now, but I know you already know what I want to do. You put this here, the code snippets, go to settings, you edit this, you take it off, then you paste the one for the form. So we now have our form here. We have our form here. So you click on the form, okay, it has finished loading. You click on the form, you center it, you click on the form, then you can expand it, it's your choice, then you save. So these elements I add to my before the form, I usually add this, and you can decide to add it so whatsoever page you're creating, it's let me see if I can get it. So this edit, I do add it before my form. Control V, warning: if your cache will not be ready in the next 2 to 6 days, please don't bother filling the form below. As I said earlier, I have just 20 pieces, so I need only 20 people who really want this miracle serum. So in this case, this car scanner, so this tends to fade off people that are not serious buyers. So let's save this again. Let's save this again. So now, how do you get a notification once someone fills this form from Zoho? Now let's go back to Zoho and click on integration. Click on integration, so you can decide to install set up to integrate any one of these stuff to your Zoho form, but most times I do Google Docs, so it's an easy stuff. You get Google, you just everybody have this WPS on the phone, so you just go there and update. Yeah, just see what how many people have filled the form or not. This okay, this drive, this Google Drive, I wanted to say, everybody have the Google Drive stuff on their phone, so you just go there and you can always see whatsoever you want to do right there. So that's that about authenticating sorry for that. That's that about integrating your form with Google Drive. And also, if you want to, you can also check out the number of people that filled your form through this access form. Oh, not there. Okay, let's go back to home. Okay, I've seen what I'm looking for. To check out the number of people that filled your form, you go to Zoho Forms here. Sorry for that. You go to Zoho Forms, then you see my forms. Okay, fill this form below. So you click on all entries, all entries, all entries. So no entry yet. So once anybody fills the form, you're going to see the name, the phone number, address, the time, the the notification came in, the referral name, the task owner. So you just see their name here, and you also get that in your Google Drive. You get the notification in your Google Drive. So now, one more thing before I wrap up this video. I hope you guys are following me. If you have any question, just go to the Facebook group and drop your questions there. So one more thing. Now, once a buyer clicks on submit, once they fill this form and they click on submit, now where do you lead them to? That's another big question. Where do you lead them to? You have to do either a thank you page, which I did, and I advise you do. The reason is, now if you don't do a thank you page and you just click on and a customer clicks on submit, Zoho form will redirect them to something that looks nasty to me, which is not too cool. So I link my thank you page to this submit button. Now, how do I do that? I go to my dashboard, create landing page. You create a new page for that, a new thank you page. Create from scratch. You create from scratch again. Then let's see what happens. You come here. Okay, still loading. You come here, drag, and you drop. Okay, still loading. Okay, so let's edit this. This is our thank you page right now. Still loading. So what we want to do now is to link our thank you page with the submit button. How do we do that? That is what you're about to learn now. Still loading. Okay, here we have it. So let's edit this now. Thank you. What happened? Sorry for that. So thank you for your purchase. My agent will call you within 24 hours to confirm your order before. Okay, I like putting before sending it down to you, but you can just stop here though. So you highlight this, put it in the center, you increase the font size to say 24, or let's be on the safer side, 20. Then the color should be in black. For me, that's what I do. Then Georgia, then you can decide to bold this. So here you have your thank you page here. So you want to change the permalink of this place the way we did ours to the first time. Okay, you want to put thank you. Thank you. Okay, then you close. One more thing, you go to settings here, page settings. Don't forget we did this the other time, page info. You come here also and put the thank you. So don't forget to save my work. Then for us to see it, for it to be published online, I come here and click on publish. So I have my thank you page right now. So one thing I'm going to do, let me go back to my dashboard. So let me refresh. So I'm going to see, okay, it's already here. Thank you. So I'm going to copy this URL, copy link address, the thank you page URL, and I'm going to head over to Zoho Forms. I'll go to the form I just created with Zoho Form now. Then to edit this form, so I'm going to come here, edit, blah 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 blah. Okay, I'm going to click on edit. Then I'm going to go to settings. I think it's in settings, right? Okay, acknowledgements and redirects. So thank you page, your thank you response have been submitted. That's the default, but I want to redirect. Same window, enter URL, Ctrl V. That's the URL I just copied. So same window, you are not opening it in a new window or parent window. So that is how you redirect them to your thank you page. So let me save this. Now I've saved it. So once they click the submit button, it's going to redirect them to the thank you page. So is there anything we need to do? Also, let me you need to configure your email notification. So once someone hits you on, I think it's in general, once someone submits a form, once an order is made, you just get this this notification. From change this to notification.zoho, then you enter the email address you always want to get a notification on. So I'm going to use this. That's the email you use in registering. Then you come here, what do you want the subject of the email to be? I like it when it is new order. Then I put in brackets car scanner. Close bracket. So I like it when it's always this way. Then the message I want them to send, I just leave it there that way. Then include form submission in the body of the email. You have to click that, then you click on save. So once someone clicks on submit button and submits a form, you're going to receive a notification on the email address you put in here, and the subject of the email notification will be new order. Your mind will be very your you will have rest of mind once you see new order, like new order, have a new order, and once they start coming in like 10 times a day, so you feel at home. So that's why I like using the word new order. So that is that concerning creating your form, your buy now button, your which other elements have we not touched here? The countdown. Wow, let's quickly talk about the countdown. So you can add a countdown. I think I discussed about it. I discussed about countdown. So let's quickly talk about it before we wrap up. So the time, the date, come here, three, and let's say that's okay, then you just save. Now this is as simple as ABC. No step I have explained in this video requires you to do any other special thing apart from what I have just done in this video. So with this video, you guys can go ahead and create your own pages, your sales pages. So once again, if you have questions concerning this video, just go on to facebook.com, the page we have added you concerning the reviews of this course. Just go there and drop your questions, and I'll do my best to make sure I get your questions all answered. So thank you once again for watching this video. I really appreciate your efforts you've placed in, and I want to see you succeed soon in mini importation. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.